Can you tell me about what will happen when I start the clinical trial?
The clinical trial staff will look after you throughout the trial. Before you join, they will explain the purpose of the trial, how long the trial is, and details of the procedures that will take place. They will also make sure all your questions are answered. This is part of the regulatory consent process to ensure you, the participant, are told what data will be collected and how it will be analyzed.
Will I also be told what treatment I will be assigned in the trial?
You may or may not know what you'll be receiving during the trial. It depends on the design of the trial and if there is a placebo comparison or a comparison to another standard of care treatment.
What is a placebo?
A placebo looks like the trial drug but does not contain any active medicine. Participants who are randomly assigned to receive a placebo follow the same steps in the trial as someone who is given the active medicine. This helps the trial staff to better understand the actual safety and effectiveness of the treatment. For trials with a placebo, the patient, investigator, and sponsor won't know if you are taking the trial drug or the placebo. This is to ensure an unbiased trial.
Will there be side effects?
There could be, and it depends on the trial. If there are any possible side effects, the trial staff will make sure you know about them and understand the risks before you join. You will receive personal care for any possible side effects. Participant safety is the most important concern in all clinical trials.
I have another question. Do I have the right to leave the trial?
Yes, you, as the participant, can decide to leave the trial at any time. Before you leave the trial, you should discuss your concerns with the trial staff. They will help you no matter what you decide. Participants who choose to leave a trial early will not be disadvantaged in any way in terms of their usual medical care.
Do I have to go to the trial site?
For your first visit, yes, for personal interaction and to confirm your identity. Also, depending on the trial, blood samples may need to be taken on your first visit. There may also be a physical medical examination to record baseline readings such as your height, weight, and vital signs. This is to determine your health status at the beginning of the trial. Depending on the trial, other tests or procedures might be required.
After the first visit, can I participate in a trial remotely from home?
Every trial is different. You should ask the trial staff whether remote participation is possible, though this will usually be explained during the consent process. Certain trial designs may allow virtual visits by web or phone to widen accessibility of participation.
Could you tell me more about what will be required of me in the trial?
This will depend on the trial design. There are usually 1 or 2 visits at the beginning of the trial to screen you and ensure it's safe for you to participate. If you qualify, then there is a visit where you will receive the first dose. There will likely be scheduled trial visits and you will receive the treatment at specific time points. The trial staff will also ask you how you are feeling and how you are doing to ensure your safety throughout the trial. The data is collected as described in the protocol. This document contains a set of criteria for the trial staff to follow while conducting the trial. This includes any tests, scans, or other procedures you might need. Depending on the trial, they might take your blood or other samples or ask you to complete a questionnaire to assess your health.
Wow! Why will so much data be collected about me? Is this necessary?
Trial staff will collect information about the safety and potential effectiveness of the treatment. Depending on the research question, they may also want to learn how the treatment is working in the body, how the body is reacting to the treatment, and whether the treatment is working as intended. This will determine what kind of data is collected. All this data is collected to make sure your safety is monitored and the drug is effective.